In the world you know, feedback is a high-speed rail. You push an update, the world reacts. You post a thought, the peanut gallery roars. It's an immediate digital ego loop. But for Keonne, the line has been cut.
It's liberating, and it's terrifying. On the outside, I was addicted to the immediate sentiment of my work. Here, the feedback loop is weeks long. I write a page, I send it out, and I wait in the silence. When the digital noise dies, you realize how much of your brain was occupied by a ghost. Now, the ghost is replaced by something much more primitive, the hunger.
Attention Bates unit. Main line is now open.
6 a.m., the first call to the main line. It's the only time you can get milk. 2 small cartons of fat-free water that's often days expired. Sometimes the cartons are so swollen, they look ready to explode. That's the sour milk warning. If you get one, tough luck. You've just lost your only shot at calcium for the day. Even the ducks are institutionalized. They were supposed to migrate south, but they stayed for the prisoner leftovers. I watched a guy toss cold breakfast bran flakes to a goose today. Flakes so stale, they're closer to cardboard than grain. The bird looked at them and walked away. When a scavenger rejects the Bureau of Prisons menu, you know exactly where you fall in the hierarchy of the state. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hot breakfast, or so they claim. It's usually spice cake, a massive slab of cinnamon batter served again and again until you start to resent the very smell of it. Or it's biscuits and gravy, a gray soup that looks less like food and more like dirty laundry water. Lunch is worse. They call it breakfast for lunch, which is a universal signal for a bad day on the compound. Cold scrambled eggs, or a burger where the patty looks like recycled leather from our work boots. When the onions, the tomato, and the moldy bun are the stars of the show because the beef is inedible, that's a bad burger.
This is the reality of the BOP. They supply ingredients labeled not for human consumption. It's a diet of salt, preservatives, and expired protein. They call it the USDA food pyramid. I call it a systemic 51% attack on the human heart.
I spend hours writing about this. I try to stop. I tell myself it's repetitive, but your life in here shrinks to the size of your tray. The chow hall is the only unknown variable in a perfectly monotonous equation. You can only talk about how the feds shafted you or how the prosecutors lied so many times. But a chicken fried rice that's actually tasty, that's news. That's a social event.
The shared ordeal of the meal. It's what maintains the social order. You huddle over a jug of hot water, mixing cheese that has no expiration date, and you realize they can seize the servers, they can freeze the accounts, but they haven't figured out how to stop a man from refactoring his own survival.
It's prison, people say. It's not meant to be nice. I don't write this for sympathy. I write to document the reality. I write because, in here, the truth is the only currency that doesn't go rancid. Happy New Year, 2026. Still here. Still coding the days.